Hey everyone, welcome back to another World of Tanks video. I hope you enjoyed that little montage there at the beginning of the video. So I have a review for the E-25 Tier 7 German tank destroyer. It's a premium tank with preferential matchmaking and it costs 6,700 gold. It may seem like a lot compared to the Panzer V M10 at 5,750 gold, but it could be well worth the extra gold if you like the unique playstyle of the 25. Also, be sure to check the stores frequently for a discount. So, why do I like the tank? Well, I like the tank because of the speed and maneuverability that makes it have that tank destroyer / light tank playstyle. It has a very good camo rating and it's very low profile, so tanks often miss or just don't see you at all together. So there are lots of upsides to this tank, but there are also a few things that are not so great about it. Number one would be the ammo. So the tank shoots 20 rounds a minute, which is pretty darn good. Which is nice and all, but you are only given 60 rounds of ammunition at the beginning of a battle. And I found myself run out of ammunition when I'm the last one alive on my team, and that can be very aggravating. So be sure to make every shot count. Another possible downside is the lack of gun traverse. So as some of you may know, if you move your tank while camo net or binocs are active, your camera net and binocs will actually turn off if you move your hull. So make sure to keep an eye on that. So for your crew perks, I recommend these, and I'll tell you them in order. 6 Sense, Camo, Smooth Ride, Snapshot, Brothers in Arms, and then after that you do what you think is best. Be sure to tell me what you guys use in the comments, because I know some of you may be a bit better at this tank than me. So this tank has more of an aggressive to mid-range brawling style, I found, rather than a traditional snipe and bush from safe distance playstyle. So now into the stats of this little thing. So this adorable little tank comes with 700 horsepower. That is a engine that will take you up to a whopping 65 kilometers per hour on flat ground. Traverse speed is 44 degrees per second. So that will help counter that lack of gun traverse thing. But be sure to keep an eye on those camo net and binocs. So now into the stats of the gun. Well, I already told you that it shoots 20 rounds a minute, which is very good. Penetration with standard shells is 154 millimeters, and APCR will give you an extra 44 millimeters of penetration, which will bring you to a total of 194 millimeters of pen. Damage is 135, which is decent when you are shooting 20 rounds a minute. A good aim time of 1.5 seconds, and the tank has an accuracy of 0.3. Now the armor is 50 in the front and 30 at the sides and rear. The gun mantlet is up to 100 millimeters thick in some spots, but I would not recommend relying on its armor because you're gonna be up against tier 7s and tier 8s that can easily penetrate over 100 millimeters. So, alright, that is enough of the garage stuff, and let's get on to the battle. See y'all there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. all that magic here, and welcome back to another World of Tanks video. And in this video we are on Servogorsk standard battle in my E-25, and this will show you like my perspective on how to play the tank. There's many different ways. Some people play it as a stay in bush TD and snipe under the power of its camouflage, and some people like to get up close and personal with the enemy. So here we go. We have loaded in, and well, actually 9 seconds left, but alright, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So we're in a tier 9 match. I am actually failed platooned. This thing is not supposed to see tier 9s, but fortunately it can work its way around things sometimes. So I got a good platoon here. A few of my buds, a few of my baddies. Pill Batboy, Rampanzer, and Double O Vand, and it's a fun group of people. So yeah, we were talking about this battle, the Challenger, how it's weird where it has 200 millimeters in the back of the turret, 14 in the front. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So we're coming up here on our first enemy. It's a light tank. It's not really gonna stick around though. And yeah, so you can see this thing, how it's compared speed wise. We're pretty quick some parts. I'm kind of going slow and cautious here though. You can kind of see how that that gun traverse, it's pointing all the way to the right. That's as much as you get, so it's really not much. So see how low profile we are. We can kind of just peek over this ridge here, not exposing much of our tank, which is really nice. And you'll see lots of E-25s doing that. It's really a great strategy. So we kind of missed a shot into that Borsig there. We like 100% would have penned though. So we got that hold down Type 59. There's really not much we can do there, so I'm just gonna pull back, because I mean this thing is not even if I load APCR 194 pen is not going through a Type 59 even at that distance. So yeah, looking at that T20. So Zayas2 rolls up, takes a shot into our Borsig. I auto-aimed and shot the dirt, because you really can't auto-aim in this tank. It's just so low to the ground, especially when you're poking over a ridge. So you gotta watch out for that. So you really gotta go into first persons here to take advantage of that low profile of this tank. So I keep bouncing side shots off the Tiger too. Get hit by Artie. Ooh. So that 150 pen is not fantastic for the side of the Tiger 2, even at that tiny little angle you saw. Here we go, T32. I hit the dirt. I'm not on my A game. There we go. Light him on fire. That's really great. IS2 pokes around again. I wasn't looking at him. Probably could have gotten a shot into his upper plate there. So yeah, nice tank. So they're already up to 8 little damage ribbons. Most of that was from that fire though. Actually, I think all of it. IS2 here. We're gonna bum rush him to get momentum going for our team. We're not gonna frontally engage him, because that would hurt if he shot us with that 120. So Type 59 here. We're going to do something a bit risky and a bit reckless. So we rammed him. Took out a good chunk of our health, but I really wanted a kamikaze for some reason. Xbox recorded it. So T32, there we go, gets taken out by our Borsig. That's all good. So we are winning at the moment. It's 8-5. Still, anything could happen this match. Enemy could randomly take the upper hand. So 8-6, they're catching up. But we will not let that happen in our little E-25. So my platoon is going back to the flag, and we're gonna head this way, scout for Artie or whatever else is kind of lurking about here. I got a few tanks coming with me, a heavy, a light, and a medium, it looks like, at the bottom of the map. So all's good, nothing spotted yet, although we're gonna come across something shortly. There we go, Tortoise appears, and the E-25 is not scared of the Tortoise because he's quite slow and we're quite fast. So here we go, standard shells going through the back of the Tortoise here. Accidentally rammed him. Good thing I had enough health to take that, or that would have been terrible. So here I am, just slowly eroding at him. Just keep penetrating his engine right there. We already took it out twice. Look at that. And we are just whittling down his health. Lit him on fire finally with that engine. Took him out once and for all. Wow. I had to record that. This is just a great game right now, guys. I haven't had a game like this in this tank. And I was like, you know what? I'll show it to you. Because, I mean, this just comes to show that this thing can do quite well at tier 9 if you get lucky. That was very lucky that I happened to get behind one of the slowest tanks in the game. So, yeah, let's go. Slowest tank in the game was one of the fastest tanks in the game. We got a medium and a heavy left over here. And let's see, let's help out our platoon. I think it's Halo and Pale Pat Boy. E-25, wow, gets taken out by our Spa Panzer. Now we got a tank destroyer and a artillery. It is a Challenger. So he is a one-shot for any tank in the game, and we're on our way. So we defended our flag, which is quite nice. So this is pretty much a guaranteed win at this point. That building was not destructible. I, for some reason, thought it was, but no. Kind of reminds me of the Great Wolf Lodge, those cabins. So we're gonna cross this bridge. There's the devastated Tortoise to our left. Little doghouse. This Challenger will not stand a chance. He could high roll potentially and kill me, but I will be sure to not let that happen. So this is a good game. Doing better than I should in this tank. Definitely. Here we go, up here. No, there's not much to see. Nope, nothing up here so far. Let's head a bit more towards their flag and see what we can find. Because they've got to be... Oh, there's the Challenger. Let's show them what's up. And I miss. That could have been the kill shot. Here we go. Our Rampanzer and Pat Boy. What's gonna happen? Oh! Pale Fat Boy takes the kill. So there's still that artillery, and where could it be? Could it be on the hill? Maybe. And we'll be the first ones to check out with our great speed. Look at that. Going 23 out that hill, beating a T-20. There we go. Already detected. Here we go. Now, my platoon was chanting me to ram him because he's at the bottom of the hill, and I was like, okay, whatever. This is a stupid idea. One of the biggest artillery in the game. Boom! 98 damage, and I was flying. So, boink. There we go. We are getting this arty, and we have destroyed the artillery. Yay! Good game. So, here we go. Kamikaze. Only second class, believe it or not. We did the best on our team. Just look at that. 420 assists. Here's how much I did 1,700 19 damage to the tortoise that game. That is ridiculous. Only one other person shot that tank. So, yep, there you have it, guys. The E-25, it is a little beast. It can take on anything pretty much you throw in front of it, if it can penetrate it somewhere. So, the good thing is, people underestimate you because you're a tier 7 little thing with a stug gun. But don't let that bring you down, because you have the power within you. So anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you on the battlefield.